Hello everyone, and I am finally back to do another stream after my finals were finished, and I did kind of the first week of my job. I mean, there's still tomorrow, so why don't we just cool down, do some good old Henry cool down, and play some Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. There we go, new game. It's a new game. A game that's new even. And I need to fix this. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. That's all dippity-doo-dah now. And continue. No, oh. Huh. Okay, so continue. I think I stopped last time when this part 2 start, so sure. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Let me just make sure I'm not backtracking here. Okay, so I can't click this load button, so it must be from chapter start. I'm just trying to make sure I don't reset progress now. Okay. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 3. Me when justices for all so true. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart. Oh, another jam like always. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, my ghost will come after you with my sis and will haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Who would win, Phoenix Wrong or Saul Badman? Well, Saul Badman has the Bandit Bringer and moves that light his fist on fire, so I think Saul. June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... I don't want to hear it, old man. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little German boy. Yes, sir. Bring out the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yeah, but Phoenix can sneeze, so true. His name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from the foolishly foolish fools from Fool Town. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Okay, time to do some good old pressin'. Pressin', and some more pressin' after that. If I remember correctly from last time, I just brought up a bullet hole that was in a shirt a bunch until eventually things went my way. IDK, it been a month. Witness's account. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear the gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course? Huh? Excuse me? Reckon course, it's short for, you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court! The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Oh, that is pretty damning evidence. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. All this photo is added to the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through that cross-examination. Just watch me. Da-da-da-da-da-da, it's examining time. What an angle. Yeah, that's a good angle. Wait, my health carries over? I saved and reset, though. What the fuck? No! Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear the gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we were rushed to the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant. Okay, I already read all this, so let's go back and press. Was it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Huh? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Mayo were the only two who went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that already from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness continue. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard the gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know and I tell you the gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke down the door and we rushed into the room. We can't really press her a lot here, like I'm noticing she's just kind of saying what happened. So I'll have to catch some sort of obscure contradiction, not really one that's obvious, I'm thinking so far. So let me get this straight. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yeah, it's the same thing every time. She's catching me, because a lot of hearts just straight up telling the truth. Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke down the door, sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you do once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving the pistol around. Are you sure that it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lada seems awful confident in her testimony. Press harder, why not? Lada, please think back to that day one more time. Well, what you getting at? Remember what you said when you broke into the room. Hooray, randomly pressing worked. I was murdered. Click. Lada, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the whoa, hold on. A thought just entered my brain. A thought just entered my brain. What if... So we know there's like a secret hole in the back behind the curtain, right? Or at least someone... At least where someone could be hiding. So like, what if there was the murderer hiding behind it? Who looked just like Maya. Knocked Maya out. Shot them. Then, when the ant came in, and the ant was in on it, and then they hid back behind the curtain, and then they framed... That's definitely not what happened. That's very stupid. But when you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good. It shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Which is why I think there's a secret entrance. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to the collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like the one, again. I swear that than those two, there was no one else in the room. What about the ant? The ant could have been there, you don't know. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure I am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black, so someone could have been hiding. Was there really no one else there? What about... behind the folding screen? I'm right. Ladies and gentlemen, what if my bold prediction was actually the truth? Guess we'll find out as we keep going. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Reckon given? Huh? What in the... Reckon given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. Well, what? You got a problem? Reckon given, I mean, I'm having a little difficulty understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as reckon given... Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just as I thought there was nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Tenagre, and the defendant, Maya Fey. There could have been... I don't know. I don't trust a lot of Hart that there wasn't anyone behind the folding screen, though. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? If I just let this go... What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have that judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Fuck. Shit. Let's go over my evidence. My attorney's badge? No. My newspaper? That doesn't prove shit. Check. So the channeling chamber, this map, does not show a secret entrance to the channeling room, so I don't think I can use that as evidence, even though that's my current theory. Folding screen. About a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Black key. Floor plans. Again, there's no hole in the back there, so I can't really cry secret entrance. Stabbed in the chest and shot point blank, gunpowder residue in the bullet hole, pistol, knife, May's costume, Lotta's photo. I don't think any of my evidence points to this right now. And I can't say Meanie Miney is still secretly alive because she has brown hair. Age 18. Okay. So logically speaking, I don't think the facts I have with me are on my side right now. Logically speaking. So I think I'll hold out on this for now. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough! Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. I told you totally 100% impossible. Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense? The defense? Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Is that Pearl? That's not Maya's outfit. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearl's... Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. I was murdered. What? Click. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it subconsciously on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this course would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better way than that, and what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Alright, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Witness to count, part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. Dang, the judge will be late to his finger now. So tragic. A victim of BDSM. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, says the paranormal investigator. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different than before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle as you like, as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am waiting. So it looks like not presenting evidence when we are asked about if we can prove it wasn't Maya in the photo. That was the correct choice, because this has progressed the story. So I have to press Lotta and see if something reveals itself to me. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. Hold on, I gotta go back and press. Press. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made the point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Then perhaps the body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not of Dr. Gray's, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Ow. Foolish fool, spouting foolish foolishness. Just as I expected from a foolish fool such as you. If that was the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. I'm liking my body swapping theory that I made. It seems like that might actually be it, based on how this is progressing. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? You're a paranormal investigator. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a... Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm getting out of here. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dead on some stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. Oh, Lord, I love you so much. Why must you become the scum of the earth? She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Oh my god. Mr. Phoenix White? Would it kill you to stay on the topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag team to the stereo. Guess I should be grateful I'm not 5'1". I didn't get that reference, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. 2, right? To 2, what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only 1 has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown the other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap. Oh, and there it is. What? Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Yeah, the judge isn't gonna do shit, so I'll confront her myself. Your Honor, the defense asks the prosecutor Von Karma to be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? Ugh, I was starting to get lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so I bother showing the second. I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit it as evidence. More trouble? That it's worth how? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Loudest photo too. Okay, now let's see if this clears the air. Yeah, that doesn't look like me, a idiot. That looks like the victim. That looks like Eenie Meenie. Duh. Doy. Idiot alert. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Uh-oh. That's a silly alert. Silliness has occurred. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took at the day of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Well, I think the important point here is that the person in this picture... This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. Why would I drop that issue? This is literally the only leave I have. Your Honor, as you can certainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Oh, baby. My prediction was true. That I made at the beginning of the stream. That's how you know I'm good. When you're good, ladies and gentlemen. Order. Well, yes. I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than that Morgan strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at the prosecutor von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright's and the defendant Maya Fay's during this visit. Maya Fay? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Oh, so we're just bringing that up as evidence now. Okay, I thought the court didn't recognize that. It's unbelievable that she can. However, it is true. When Maya Fay is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. I wonder if she knows what she's doing. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. That picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person, the defendant, Maya Fay? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I'll prove it. I'll give it a shot. Your Honor? Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within the picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony until now. A contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what's so strange about this picture to the court? I can't look at my evidence, no! No! Okay. What is strange about this evidence? Why can't I look at my court? No, I didn't want that. I didn't mean that. You don't sound very sure of yourself, Mr. Wright. Okay, where was the bullet hole? Because the bullet hole... The bullet hole has to be right here. Humph. What is that attitude? Got hurt? Zint, we just finished discussing your appearance changes during channeling. I know you ain't no dummy. There's a limit to everything, Mr. Wright. That includes patience. Phoenix, you have to think before you speak. You can't just blurt out Nick. I cringe. Even May is mad at me now. I have to focus. So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Okay, I'm going to take a snipping tool of this. Because logically, there should be a bullet hole on the bottom right of her shirt. If this is Maya. Because that's Maya's costume. Okay. So this is her undershirt. Looks like there is a bullet hole there, though. But, like, it needs to be, like, down here. But it's covered, so I can't see it. Shit. But now it's locked me into this picture, so I'm on the right track. There is something in this picture that's wrong. There's something in this picture that isn't right. Phoenix Wright. What if it's... Okay, so I can't see the bullet hole. Wait. So, when did Mia give me the necklace? That's the question here, because I'm just going to make a save state, because I don't feel like restarting this on stream. Like, I don't know, game overs in Phoenix Wright, I don't really see the appeal. Right? Like, Because you just have to restart the entire court case. Even though you already got all the evidence right up until that point. I'm more in this for the plot, not the game over aspect of it. Ladies and gentlemen, is that acceptable to you? Are save states acceptable to you? Because I don't really give a shit about game overs and fucking Phoenix Wright. This ain't no Fire Emblem. Okay, so when did Mia give me the lying thing? I think I went to her prison cell. She gave me the thing that detects lies. And then... yeah, so I still think she would have had it by this point. Does she not wear a watch, maybe? Or... candles, bag thing. It doesn't look like there are any additional people in the photo. So it's probably not that. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange? FYI, you can save at any point, so you can cheese the game by saving right before the points where you have to present evidence. Oh, okay. Thank you. It's pretty much the same thing as manual saving IDC. Okay, cool. Okay, so the timeline of events for her giving me the thing is she gets arrested, and then I give it, and then she gives it to me, and then I show it to Pearl. This dude's a corpse. So I think my only lead, it kind of has to be the bullet hole. And that would be like right here if I check my screenshot. Yeah, I checked my screenshot. And it's like at the bottom of the sleeve. Yeah, the bottom of the sleeve. So it ought to be here. But it isn't. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? Oh, I was right. But there isn't anything odd about it. Ooh. Ooh, I was right. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something should be there, but is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. There, it's kind of rude it doesn't let you look at the court record when you're looking at that picture. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk tisk kist. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What? What do you mean, those incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to the case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you don't need to worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that a detective gets of what's coming. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at the next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. Oh, poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The bullet hole was made later, I think. There's only one explanation for why there's no whole sleeve in this picture. The hole was created later, after the murder took place. After the murder? Hey! Those 2 gunshots we heard were before we broke in, or did you forget? Is that how it went? The pistol fired only 2 shots. No more, no less. Ah, the fuck. Phoenix, what are you doing? Try one more time. Yes, Chief. There's only one logical explanation. Well, the picture probably isn't fake, because Lotta wouldn't do that. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Started a front-end software job this week, you know, ladies and gents. It's quite fun making adjustments to a website when you're adjusting 4 pages for the same thing. And you do that, but then the last 2 pages you have to adjust are made completely different for no reason, so you have to come up for different fixes. I do like my job, though. It has been fun, but that's why I haven't been streaming and making videos recently, but it's a fun job, so if you have any questions about front-end software development, let me know. Order! In between when I'm thinking about stuff for the case. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I failed to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. What's that? What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said there was only 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis. Yeah, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. But what if there was already someone in the room? There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? I don't know, Phoenix, you're not a college student during finals. So you have no reason to cry. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses 2 very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or did you think that you had enough, or did you think you had enough in the German to turn things around? That's right. He would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chamber is... Let's see. I don't want to die. So, a third person... I'm on, like, my last bit of health. So, Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Wait, I have to present evidence? Shit. Okay. Okay, so not only do I have to pick the right thing, I have to present evidence. This just got trickier by a factor of 2. Shit. Okay, but if I get this wrong, and it forces me to stay this course, I'll at least know I'm right. Okay, so... like... I have to prove things in a court of law? Hey, aggressive me. Consider it like this. My opponent, Von Karma, has had me on the back foot the whole time, and she hasn't proved anything. She has literally proved nothing, and the judge considers her to be in an advantageous situation. So no, you don't need to prove things in a court of law. And honestly, that holds true in real life. You ever see the O.J. Simpson trial where they let him off because he was wearing a glove on top of another glove, so therefore the other glove didn't fit? You don't even need to prove things in real life. The legal system is bullshit. You literally don't need to prove things in a court of law. That's how it works. You theoretically have to prove things, but that's not how it is. Right? Am I right, chat? Okay. Okay. How the fuck do I prove someone else was in this damn room? I don't think I can, and I can't back out of this. Alright, okay. An old steel key, a green jewel, a set profiles. O.J. Simpson was Richard Wellington. No, no! No! I don't even know who Richard Wellington is. Generic username. Look up later. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. It's like a famous legal bullshit thing. The defense lawyer proved literally nothing, but it's the evidence that won the case. The quote-unquote evidence. Alright. You could have been in the room. I don't know, bros. Please take a look at this. I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the picture of this? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you are doing. Sigh. I think that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Okay, my health diminished. Ouch. That stung. Think it over again. Okay, it's not making me stay on this course, so... Right. In a different manner. What if before it broke in a third person? Okay, so I don't think I can actually prove either right now, so I can't explain it yet. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there's no explanations, that's why. As I thought. Another big waste of this court's time. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that, but... Mia. Richard is literally... Oh my god, I'm gonna... Google this. Richard Wellington. Oh, it's Dracula! I want to... Oh, you were talking about Dracula. Why didn't you just say fucking Dracula, dude? Alright. Okay. But Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course, my conclusions are also perfect. Grr. Alright. Alright, calm down and let's try this one more time. What if before he broke in... Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, okay. I gotta look, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta look through my evidence. And I have to come to a conclusion based on that evidence. Because this isn't the real world court, where I can just make up bullshit about gloves. I have to actually prove shit. Alright. So we can put our evidence into one of two piles. Hold on. What if I make like a stream overlay to like... Okay. Nah, that would take too much time. Because I was going to put all my evidence into like a thing on the stream. Like maybe on the left, like right here. I'm going to control Z that. I was just doing that so you got a general idea and be like, okay, evidence. And I was going to put it into two piles. Pile left, not relevant. And pile right, relevant. But that'd take too much time just for one bit. So I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Guide map, Fey Manor. So I can't show a side room. Folding screen. Let's see. How could she have left the room? A green jewel is at the center of the key's grip. 4 floor plans. A lot of hearts said there wasn't anyone behind the folding screen. Lotta said there wasn't anyone behind the folding screen. Autopsy. Stabbed in the chest. Pistol. Both of their fingerprints. So the fingerprints are only from the two people we know about. The shirt's irrelevant. There's nothing here that talks about a third person. Though, is there? And that's my attorney badge. So... maybe... profiles? Okay. Let's see, Dick Gumshoe. Maybe it's the key? Because the key hasn't been relevant yet, but apparently it's the key to all this. Because it was given to me for a reason. Mayfei Zan, a member of the Fey clan. Researching Holder's sister died in a car accident. Thought of heart. Claims to be an investigator. Photographer. I really don't have a clue. So how do we prove... I really think it's a third person entered the room. Because they probably just hid Maya somewhere. So a third person had entered it, maybe? Let's see. Because she was still there when we got back. Okay. Profiles. Evidence. Key. Nah, this is bullshit. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Third person entered the room. I swear, if I'm missing something obvious, I'm gonna hate myself. Okay, so the newspapers don't matter. Maya left the room is very specific. Okay, so it's like... I can't say that somebody was already in the room. No, I didn't. Ah, fuck, I took it. Whatever. Okay, I have 1 health left, but I made my save state, so... Present another piece. I really think it's the third. Just a hunch. Actually, now that I think about it, one of the pictures might be good evidence, because if it's only those two in the room, that means Maya wasn't in the room, which means Maya left. So one of the pictures might be a good thing, but just for shits and giggles, I'm going to present the aunt, because she's technically a third person who entered the room. Okay, we're loading state. We're going back. Gonna take you back to the past. I'll present one of the pictures. I'll present Lada's photo 1. Nope, that's a load of shit. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I literally don't know. I literally don't know. Like, what piece of evidence could lead to either Maya leaving the room or someone else being in the room? So if it's not Lada's photo, I'll try the other thing. If it's not this, I will try Maya leaving the room. Okay. Well, actually, what if I present the nurse? That'd be interesting. Even though she's dead, she's fucking dead. Present another piece. Okay, let's check the fucking core record. Like... There you go. She was technically part of this. Okay, no, that's not it. Okay. My critical thinking must really be failing me right now. Okay, so Maya left the room. Oh. How a foolish fool makes a foolish face. If I was dreaming of foolish, foolish dreams. Mayfei was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fay. There's the chances of her leaving the crime scene as low as than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the defendant had left the room. Left the room. Left the room. What if she used this key? Oh, it was the key. There you go. Alright. It was the key. So technically I got it on my first try on this other option. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well... In fact, I don't even remember how I got this key, honestly, so that's probably why I wasn't thinking about it. It just had a vague descriptor for its description. So, like, because this was probably, like, more than a month ago I actually got this damn key. So, some NPC probably gave it to me and was like, here's the key to blah, 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 and I completely forgot about that. Before the channeling started, may I lock the door from inside with that? Is the defendant has self-locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of a kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix White. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... Why is that key currently in your possession? Why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I literally fucking forgot that Pearl gave that to me. Good job, everyone. I did it. Maybe I shouldn't stream this once a month. Finals are over and I'm kind of used to my work schedule now, so maybe next stream I'll actually remember things. Sorry for the inconvenience, ladies and gentlemen. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime at the scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here, in this courtroom, to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court adjourned. Okay, so we're going on break now. Judge has got to get a bingo. June 21st, 1:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, how did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have, done that. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we'll have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Aw, I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? Tucker? Poor thing. So sheltered. How can you not even know what a ticket is? SMH. To be continued. Alright. So we somehow managed to survive that calamity. Through the power of states. And okay, so now I have to actually use my evidence correctly next time. June 21st, 3:24 p.m., Korean Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That's a murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Alright. Today's trial. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I've never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, May's already naturally short, so hey, don't be rude. And then over that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? No, she means Francesca. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I win Miss Tomorrow's trial for the world. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. What about the one you want to bang with the red shirt? You ever think of that? Phoenix? Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. See? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Isn't that person Mystic Maya was talking about, Mr. Azure? That was a long time ago. Still don't know what's going on with that guy. Probably a case later or something. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely. And what? Okay, now I know that's not true, because I've seen that this guy appears in his own games, in his own things. Nope, true, fake, false, not real, actually not real, fake information. This is going to be a trial later in the game, where it'll be like, surprise, I'm alive and I actually witnessed the murder. Nope, fake as fuck. He clutched onto his foolish pride and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't say anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Yeah, Pearl's the murderer. No, despite being on the box art, Edgeworth is very dead. Nope. Fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news. Yeah. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah. What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me, I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh, what? I gotta beat her at this game now? But you're the one who told me how to do this, you know? Okay, so this little girl knows I have the rock of truth. She knows I have the stone of awesome power. And yet she lies to me. Why? To what end? I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nook? Alright. You really want to tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder? Okay. I'm sorry. I can unlock it with your psych locks, right? Yes, what should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? If you would just tell me, it would be easier for the both of us. I'm so nervous. Pearl's holding the key to this whole case, I can feel it. Speaking of the keys, this one turned out to be quite important too. I didn't think it would literally be the key to the day's trial. Alright. Bitch, open your heart. Hey. Fuck, can someone remind me how to activate this damn thing? How do I present this bullshit? God damn it. Okay. Court record. This thing. Go. Activate. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. God damn it. Blah, 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 blah. Go. Nope. Present it. Yeah, I'm trying to. There's no present button. Whatever. May as well go search for clues. Oh. Oh, jeez. Aren't I a silly Billy? Present Pearl's alibi. Why does my health carry over to this? Why do I have one health bar for a whole 3-day trial? Pearl? You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? Oh, you can't do that. You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? The winding way, I think. You were here, weren't you, Pearls, in the winding way? Oh, don't worry, 3-day trials are only in the first game. Is that so? But isn't there a I realized how horrible they... Oh, okay. Weird, I thought the way everyone made it sound, Big Gnome has talked about it many times, there's this case called Turnabout Big Top, and it's... Everyone just talks about how much it sucks. So I figured it must be this big, long, 3-day, 20 million hour long trial. I know there's a clown in it, and it's just, oh my god, when does it end? So I figured it was something like that. Wow, you got it. So, do you think you could tell me now? I'm sorry. Not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Oh, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was Pearls doing in the winding way? I would probably have to go to the winding way and find evidence, would be my guess. She wasn't doing the folding screen. She wasn't holding the pistol or the knife. She wasn't holding Maya's costume. So, like... The key? She was getting the key? Turnabout Big Top. It is overhated. It certainly isn't great, but it's not as bad as people describe it. Well, you'll have to take that up with Big Gnome. Was it the key? So? I feel just a little better. Huh? You're a lawyer, but you are still a person. Oh, don't worry. They fit plenty of story time into 2 days. Sorry. I'll get this right. Okay, I think I need to go, get something else from the winding way. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Alright, to the winding way, everyone. June 21st, May Manor, meditation room. It's really empty. There's supposed to be a training held today, but I guess it's already over. Winding way, let's go to the winding way. June 21st, Fey Manor, winding way. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Okay, let's see if there's just anyone in the side room, see if anyone's chilling. Fey Manor, side room. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Nope. Let's examine... Should be examining the winding way, but it's whatever. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Alright. Phoenix said to leave it alone, so I don't think this is the right way. So examine. Is there anything here that I missed that I could add to my evidence? Let's see. Examine this. Splendid garden with a small lamp and a traditional decoration. It's small, but I'd like to... Hello. I think I already read all this. Incinerator. Let's see about that. Incinerator. Every family has to burn their own trash. Okay, so that hasn't changed. So there might not be any new evidence in the Winding Way. Which would be peculiar. Okay. So there might not actually be anything here. Shit, so how do I find more evidence? Unless I already have all I need. Let's go to the meditation room. And check the scene of the crime. Channeling chamber. Fey Manor, channeling chamber. Looks like Morgan's here too. Bet she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? She looks like she's talking to a picture. Oh, she looks pretty evil in that shot, I won't lie. Don't you see? Take a look around! Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Yep, she's evil. I'm just curious, but that picture you were just looking at... Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Oh, yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk to me about the picture. All because the master couldn't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. I'm just going to do something that's less straining on my vocal cords. I hope y'all are fine with that change. Where are you in this room? Where are you? That's a typo. Yes, of course, I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit-severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I wouldn't like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Why do I feel like I was just made fun of in the worst way possible? So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However... And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through the training? Mr. Wright! Heck yes. Wow, she's got a real scary, real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? There ought to be addressed as a Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master's, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty, she is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Korean Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. Okay, so she's definitely in on. However, with this murder, I'm afraid... I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Let's try this bullshit out. What do you think about this? I am terribly sorry, but I am afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry. But this has nothing to do with your spiritual power. Okay, so she ain't lying. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. And I didn't find any new evidence. So let's just go back to see if I didn't trigger anything. So let's go to the winding way. Go back to the side room. Nope. So I checked everything I can in the winding way. So let's go back to the meditation room. Go back to Korean Village. And let's give Pearl another shot. What were you doing? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check my law office and, like, talk to Maya in, like, the prison to see if there's anything to do with that. I'm just gonna stop. Just check all my avenues, you know? All my avenues. Detention Center. June 21st, Detention Center. Visitor's Room. Maya must still be in questioning. She'll probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Okay, so Maya's not useful. There's probably no evidence about Pearl's doings here. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I could come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Okay, so guess it just comes down to me and Pearl being a little non-truther. Ain't that a bitch? Alright. Alright, here we go. Think I have all the evidence I need. Pearl's alibi. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Winding way, you were here. Shut up. Okay. What were you doing? You weren't doing the crime scene. You weren't doing the pictures. You weren't doing the autopsy report. You weren't doing the key. We already figured that out. So maybe she was talking to someone. And that someone, probably her mother, all things considered. Probably not Lotta Hart, since we were with Lotta Hart. So? Okay, so she wasn't doing that. She wasn't talking to her mom. What were you doing in the winding way? Were you touching this thing? And I'm dead. Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. Ugh, I've made too many mistakes. No, I need proof. I already checked the winding way is the thing. What more proof could I get? Literally, what more proof could I get? I checked the winding way. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, if I get stuck at certain points, I will take helpful suggestions, such as, you have all the evidence you need to solve this, or go find more evidence, stupid. Nothing spoilery, like if this is the piece of evidence, just, hey, stupid, go get more evidence. You know, helpful suggestions like that from the chat. That would be acceptable in situations like this. I'll let you know when those situations occur. But if I keep ramming my head into this, that might be problematic. I really don't think it's any of the objects. So what was you doing in the winding way, bitch? The only other person there was Eeny Meeny. But it wasn't Eeny Meeny. Okay, so wasn't Eeny Meeny. Was not Eeny Meeny. What if I just present everything? How about that, bitch? How about that? I'll present everything to you until I have your case. Hey, stupid, find another... Okay. I gotta find... more... evidence. Gotta find more evidence. I'm just gonna load my state. So I have my health bar back. Okay. Evidence. So, there's the meditation room. There's the Winding Way. Is this the Dawn Brigade? No, it's just a lawyer. Okay. So, this is the Winding Way. We've examined it. We've seen it. We've seen it with our own eyes. What if I go and present Pearl to her mom? And then maybe she'll tell me what she was doing? Let's go to the channeling chamber. Present. Hey, what are your thoughts on your daughter? Come to think of it, I don't believe I have seen my child today. Would you happen to know where she is, good sir? No, I wouldn't. Honestly, take one day off from training and it is nigh impossible to make it up. Good sir, I pray you are not teaching her strange, fiendish things in her time off. Oh boy, here comes her anger. And we're having such a civil conversation too. Okay, so you're not going to tell me what she was doing. What if I present you with you? Okay. Oh, this village looked down upon you. You know, I didn't know that. But I will be alright, as long as I have Pearl. I'm satisfied because I have my Pearl. So what was... Okay. So what the fuck was Pearl doing yesterday? I can't talk to anyone in the Winding Way, and she's here and I can't talk to her, and that leads me to believe that... What about Mia's outfit? You got any thoughts on this? It's Mr. May's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. Never thought anything like that would happen to her. Well, we don't know that it was Maya did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? Fuck, where's the evidence? How about this? What do you think of this? That Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit-severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right? What are your thoughts on this key? This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to the murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels, I can't describe it. Now she's looking at me all funny. But no new talk options opened up. Okay, so she goes back to this state if you talk to her again. I think I have to get something out of her, definitely, I think. So let's present with the key again to get her back into that state. Okay, so let's get her back into the state where she's staring at me. So now she's staring at me. And now let's try this. God damn it, okay. Fuck. Maybe this is a dead end. Maybe I just sucked at examining the Winding Way. Yeah, whatever. Both shot by a gun. Well, that's... It was something that occurred during a channeling. It is an unforgivable act. Okay. Fucking... So she's unhappy about the fact I have the key. That much is clear. But presenting her with the key does jack shit. So it's kinda whatever. Let's go back to the Winding Way and see if pissing her off changed anything. Nope. Okay. Motherfucker, what were you doing in the damn winding way? Ugh. Maybe pissing her off triggered Maya to appear in the detention center? Nope, that wasn't the wrong way. Move. Korean village. Move. Detention center. Yeah, are you here yet now that I've pissed your aunt off? Was that a trigger? Sometimes in games like this, you gotta just do specific triggers to get things to actually go. I remember when I was playing Ocarina of Time. Like, I couldn't get something to progress, but it turns out I just need to go talk to this NPC that was halfway across the map, and then I could go do shit. Let's see. I do want to open up Pearl by the end of this stream, even though I am getting kind of tired of talking. It must be either in the winding way, or we can get it out of the ant. But I've talked to the ant, and I've showed her everything I could show her. But I don't think she's going to budge and give me anything. She's not going to tell me what Pearl was doing yesterday. So there must be something on this damn winding way. Jesus Christ, okay. Examine. We examined the incinerator. We examined the garden. We examined the urn. This house. Side room, yup. Anything I'm missing here? Anything at all? Garden. Okay. What if I go present stuff to Pearl herself? What if I present stuff to Pearl herself? That could be a different avenue. That could be a different avenue. So, Pearl, let's politely ask her what she was doing yesterday. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yeah. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearl, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. And that's what I needed to do the whole time. Awesome. The incinerator? She's talking about the one in the garden? The door was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling when everyone... It was after the channeling when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes. If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from here on then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. See, I told you about these triggers. I already inspected the incinerator. It's like that Ocarina of Time thing I was talking about. I already inspected the incinerator. But because I didn't get the trigger of talking to her, it didn't do jack shit. That can be an annoying thing about games like this sometimes with triggers. Like, you need to do the specific thing this specific way. So even if you did the right thing beforehand, you didn't do it in the right order, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, is that just a me thing? Is that just a me thing? Am I the only one who gets annoyed by that? Probably just a me thing. Okay, yep, new text. Hey. Yeah, Oh, so now that I talked to Pearls, there's magically a piece of Maya's dress here. Awesome, cool. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Oh, hey. Like, haha, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, really suave. So it's like, my turn. It's nice to see you, too. So what's up? Are you all out of breath? Well, like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... I do remember some progress triggers bothering me, yeah. I love Majora's Mask, it's one of my favorite games, but I remember when I first played it getting pissed at some of the way some of the triggers were. And it was only one specific part. It was like the Goron village, where you have to like play the lullaby for that kid, right? And there was something about it that was making me mad, where like I was trying to get the grandpa to teach me the song that calmed down the baby, but it wouldn't activate for some reason, and it was just a load of chicanery occurred until I eventually got it. But no, these video game triggers, man. Like oh, like you mean like I'm just totally happy and like totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to like see. It's like the real deal here. Oh, really? For example, like that urn over there. Do you like know about it? All I see is that old cracked piece of pottery. Okay, let's get the evidence first, and then we'll talk to her. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Close scrap added to the court record. I gotta think, honestly, that's kind of my fault, though. I was trying to figure out what she was doing yesterday, and I asked literally everyone but her. God, I need to... That's not even thinking outside the box. That's literally just the most logical thing to do. To ask the little girl what she was doing yesterday. So, I guess I was thinking too outside the box. I guess sometimes I just need to think inside the box. If that's how you want to put it. Is there some sort of legend connected to that urn? Like, yeah, it's like, this village's treasure. Huh? Didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It's? What are you talking about? Like, you know. Amy Faye's a spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith. Get with the program? Everyone knows that lady founded the Korean channeling technique was a mystic Ami. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual powers of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? If that urn really is as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Okay, I guess I'll fucking examine it then. Here we go. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see is a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am. Huh, weird. Okay, cool. Got some shit from the Winding Way. Now we can probably talk to Pearls again. Eni, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah. You only introduced Dr. Gray to the Korean village. No relation, sure. Even if you were the only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister died in that accident. Was a nurse at the clinic. Traffic accident. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to do, like, to the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I have. God damn it, two of these bullshits again. I'm just gonna go talk to Pearls first. Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Whatever, let's go do Pearls first. Feel like I have enough to crack her open now. Nope. And then after I open up Pearls, maybe I'll do Eeny Meeny and then... Let's see, hold on. I just forgot. Hold on. I was thinking. Sorry for pausing for a sec. My brain was just having. You know when you're loading a web page and the blue circle just spins for a sec for no reason? Yeah, that's what was just happening there. Except it was my brain. Okay. Alright, Pearl. Let's get this party underway. I now know what you were doing in the Winding Way. Do-do-do. Winding Way, you were there. Okay. So I have 2 new pieces of evidence. I have this thing, but that wasn't there before, so she was looking at the urn, I guess. Because that was only there just now. Oh my god. Were you doing this? Oh my god, I got 2 new pieces of evidence and I still died! Okay. Guess we can't talk to Pearl yet. Back to Eeny Meeny. Guess that I got 2 new pieces of evidence and it's... I accidentally went in here. Actually, bitch, why don't I talk to you about some incinerator shit? Maybe you'll shed some light on the situation. You return after your long absence? Cool. What do you think about this? I am terribly sorry, but I'm afraid my spiritual power... Okay. Blah, 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 blah. What do you think about this? Okay, so she doesn't care about any of my new evidence. Eeny Meeny it is. Let's talk to everyone's favorite Eeny Meeny. Let's go. Eeny Meeny Miny Mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. You are not it. Alright, I gotta get through you before I get through Pearl, fucking apparently. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, who's that? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, yeah. So, like, the Dr. Grey guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. And he just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Wait! The pot was cracked. So maybe it's not meant to be cracked. Maybe the one who had the accident was Pearl. Oh wow, so like, that person had a car accident oh. Like, how would I know if that person, like, had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. Okay. Rest in piss, I guess. Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Well. 14 patients died, so, like, she means car accident. So who here got in a fucking car accident? You probably didn't. You're the person who we're talking about. Okay, so... Didn't realize she was added to this. What about... Did she have a car accident? Okay, so she's talking specifically about a car accident. But I don't know who else had a car accident. So... That's interesting. Okay. Maybe I should sleep on it. The stream may be nearing its conclusion. Let's go to the winding room and see if anything's different now that we've talked to this lady. Nope. Same old, same old. So I really think I've picked the evidence apart. Unless now, me triggering this lady has now caused Maya to come back into the scene. So let's go to the Korean village. Check the jailhouse. Nope, she still ain't here. Oh, yep, talking to... Eeny Meeny triggered her. Awesome. So glad that was indicated. You have the piece of evidence. Oh, okay. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how is it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. My eyes are tearing up. Nick, don't make me cry. I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, now all I do is cause trouble. Today's trial. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? So even though I have the evidence for the car accident, I'll just talk to Maya first. Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but... There wasn't anyone else in the room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to have dreams because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, then I really am? You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you are set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... Alright, tell me about Pearl. I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearly? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Wait, Nick. You don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. Ball. So about this ball. It's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Pearly's always hiding in there. You know, in the side room, there's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh? Okay, yep, so about this ball. It's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. Well, I think I accidentally clicked on this instead of cancel. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, yeah, because that's just so random. Like, again, with the triggers I'm bitching about. Like, how was I to know that talking to Eeny Meeny would make Maya spawn in? How would I know that? And now you're here. Awesome. Hey, wait, please, Lotta. She ran off into the manor. Whatever. And now Pearl isn't even here. Awesome. So now I gotta go through another round of rousing round of checking everything in this place. Lotta? Hey, I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay your eyes on me in the tin of dust. Sigh. Whatevs. Let's go to the winding way and get that ball. Side room. June 21st, Faye Manor, side room. Pretty sure I saw a lot of run in this direction. It doesn't look like she's here. And wouldn't you know it, now there's a ball. Oh, that's a baseball. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then what is it doing on the floor? Cool. Got it, and now it's gone. I guess Nick was just kind. Put it away like the polite young man he is. What a polite young gentleman we're playing as. Alright. So according to Big Gnome, we do have the piece of evidence for this bitch's car accident. So let's get down to business on that. Down to brass task on that front, baby. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of evidence is what we need in our lives right now. Peta. Alright. Okay, so I have a piece of evidence for someone else's car accident. So who else was in the goddamn accident? Lada's acting all shady, so sure, why not? Why not? Why isn't it Lada? Okay, nope. I definitely need to present a person, but nobody in their fucking profile said, I had a car accident. So let's try this again. Guess we'll try all the people until I find one that coincidentally had a fucking car accident. Okay. So, let's analyze this logically. Dr. Gray had a malpractice incident. You didn't have a car accident. I know you didn't. You're dead, so. Did you have a car accident? I want to ask you about your own. What? Okay, did I forget this? Did I really forget this? It's not a but that language keeps indicating person. But ask about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Okay. Accident. It's not the guide map. Meeny miny. Meeny eeny miny mo. Died after falling asleep at the wheel. That doesn't matter. 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 So this is your sister's car accident. The newspaper. Here's your proof. Like, this is so totally bringing me down. Huh? I know I'm, like, a little flaky, but do you really, like, think I'm an idiot? Yes. I really didn't mean to suggest that. Like, let's make sure we're on the same page. I, like, want proof I was in an accident. Okay, so according to Gnome, it's not a person. Motherfucker. No. God, it's so annoying that I'm down to 1 goddamn health and it doesn't replenish at all. So I have to go back in every time. And now I accidentally misclicked on this and I have to go through this. Ah! But it seems like, even though Big Gnome said it's not a person, that seemed to lead me down a trail. Like an extra dialogue option, at least. Alright, so let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? How, another person's accident? Okay, you... Like, it says, like, Big Gnome says it's not a person, but let's... So if it's not a person, this is, like, a very misleading piece of text here, because it wants me to present a person. Like, it's indicating that. Huh? Any other accident? Like, you've got someone in mind? Like, this is heavily suggesting that I ought to present a person. What about this? Okay, so Big Gnome had a misunderstanding. Okay. So I think it is her, and then I need to prove that she was in a car accident. Need to prove she was in a car accident. Okay. So, present. No, God, that was a mistake. I tried to hit on the court record. God damn it. This health bar shit's annoying. Honestly. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna crack it eventually. Honestly, stream's over after we talk to Eeny Meaty. I'm tired of this. Oh, you have 1 health back and it never replenishes, so you're kicked out. There's a piece of evidence that mentions cars. Okay. Profiles. You. Eeny Meeny. Die. Okay. Evidence. Cars. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. 1 year ago, May 22nd, patients died from malpractice at a surgical clinic. Slightly translucent, it radiates softly with a mysterious light. Guide map, Fay Manor. A diagram of Fay Manor. Touch the check button for details. Meeny Meeny died after falling asleep at the wheel. Folding screen, about 8 inches off the ground, is a small hole that blocks like a bullet hole. An old steel key, a green jewel, is at the center of the key's grip. Alright, a diagram of the channeling chamber. There's probably not a car in the channeling chamber. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at gunpowder. This is a gun. A gun is not a car. Murder weapon. A small fruit knife belongs to the Faye's Mayor fingerprints, man's costume. This is not a car. A picture tape. This is not a car. 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 Hey, it's Steel Samurai. That's kind of funny. This is not a car. This is my attorney badge. What the only piece of evidence that mentions cars is fucking newspaper clipping to... Was she in the car? Nope. God fucking damn it. That is the only piece of evidence that mentions cars! Alright, I may be stupid. Fucking dumb ass lady. I hate you. God, if I don't get it right soon, I'm gonna end the stream and sleep on it. Think about what piece of evidence this might be. Let's see. It's profiles. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it wasn't her that was in a car accident and that's just a red herring. Nope. 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 What if it was your sister who died in the car accident and I'm just stupid? No, that wasn't it. Okay, I am getting actually annoyed at this point that I am unable to figure out what the gist of this is. I am confused. I'm sad. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Okay, so... The motherfucker, alright. Profiles. You weren't in a car accident. You weren't in a car accident. Were you in a car accident? Okay, so I'm pretty fucking sure it's Eenie Meenie, but I have no fucking clue what piece of evidence proves she was in one. I really... Okay, so I'm gonna go Eenie Meenie again, and I'm just gonna bullshit some evidence, and if it doesn't work... No! Why doesn't it automatically go to the tier? Why would I ever want to show this bitch my lawyer's badge? God damn it all. Alright, you bitch. It was you. You were in a car accident. And now... Were you in your sister's car accident? Alright, okay, either I'm very, very stupid, or the game is not doing a very good job of making me think which of these two pieces are linked together. Okay, so, we can kinda guess. Presenting something mentioned in the article. The article. Meenie Meenie. Nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic. Died after falling asleep at the wheel. Do we have a wheel as an evidence? We don't have a wheel as an evidence. Ooh. Ooh, you silly little lady with your silly little lies. You silly little lady with your silly little lies. They implore me to defeat you. Ah, but it's 8:53. And to be honest, cringe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so next stream, I will have to defeat the evil. How strict is the spoiler reel for this chat? Honestly, I would... No case spoilers, but honestly, before the end of the stream, sure. What the fuck do I gotta show this bitch to make her stop lying? I honestly have no damn clue. Just tell me. I'm so sick of this. I'm so fucking sick of this. I am... temporarily relieving the spoiler room. What the fuck is this bitch talking about? Holy shit. I'm actually going to have a mental breakdown. This is harder than interrogating the goddamn parrot, and she's just a very stupid college student who talks like this. Not planning on spoiling, but hinting it up. Freddy Fazbear, Freddy Fazbear, Freddy Fazbear, Freddy Fazbear. Eenie Meenie. Oh, can you see my mouse on the stream? No, you can't. I'm hitting my mouse with her very intently right now. Listen to the clicks of my mouse. I'm punching her nose. Pretend my mouse is over her nose, and this click is the sound of Phoenix Wright punching her nose and strangling the evidence out of her, because she is a very, very silly woman. I'm going to kill whoever made this game. Okay, so before this, the progression was pretty logical. Right? Like, you went to a place, you did a thing, and a thing happened, and you examined it, and you found the evidence, and you drew natural conclusions. But so far, this has been so dumb. Like, so, like, okay, let's play out the triggers for this, folks. Let's play out the triggers for this, because I am actually kind of mad about this. So to get incinerator shit to spawn, you have to show Pearl the key. Okay, that's fair, right? You show her the thing she gave you, and then she gives you a hint. You go get that. But for some reason, the incinerator randomly gets Maya to spawn in, so you go talk to Maya, and she talks to you about the ball. And because she talked to you about the ball, now Lada spawns in. Lada, completely unrelated to what we like, no indication that the triggers would make Lana spawn in. And then, like, then you obviously go and you get the ball, and the ball isn't even in the clothes box. So you just get the ball, and your assumption is, okay, move on. Because it was out of the box, so you got it. And it's like, okay, so this ball that was completely unrelated to Lotta that Maya told me, I gotta check the box that was next to it to get Lotta to spawn in, so I can then show Eeny Meeny something. That's completely unrelated. That's not logical progression. Or maybe I'm just mad. How's chat feeling? Like, these triggers I don't feel for this part, for like day 2 of the trial, or like after day 1 of the trial, has been very logical progression. It's the closing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. And it's this bitch. Awesome. What? Well, what were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. Yeah, just give me the eeny meeny evidence, you stupid fucking... So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh man, huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen then. Could this? Oh, so a person was in the damn box. Awesome, okay. We know how the guy was murdered now. Bitchin'. Let's see if Lotta spawned in anywhere else. May as well. June 21, Fey Minor, meditation room. Oh, Mr. Rock, that person around my head on, What person? You know, that person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ah, she means Lotta. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but... I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh. Well, thanks. Well, I guess we'll hear more of her later. Like, chat, you gotta tell me, are my complaints justified? Am I insane? Am I salty? Do I have recourse in this? Am I insane? Or did none of the progression of the past hour of the stream make any fucking sense? Besides, like, showing this lady the key, which I admit I admit I was wrong for searching. I was being a little bit too open-minded about where evidence could be on that front. But after that, that was some bullshit. I won't lie to you. Alright, whatever. Let's open her heart. Oh no, it is bull. But here's the cruel thing about Eeny. She is the last thing you gotta do today. Okay. So I guess I'll do everything else. Big Gnome led me astray. They have once again betrayed my heart. I'm going to explode them with my mind now. Big Gnome, if you're out there, receive my mental waves. You're cooked. Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? Yeah? You could do that? You'll tell me... Okay, I already know all this. Okay. Why do you were here? Okay. Oh yeah, you were doing the ball. Ball. You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? One lockdown, baby. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Huh, and then... Something happened, huh? Something really bad? Gulp. Well, what do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with the ball, this happened. You broke the urn, you stupid little tiger. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? Okay, so that would explain why she wasn't privy on sharing it. She broke the damn thing. Okay, chat, epic win. We finally opened Pearl's heart. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Only took a fucking hour. And several hints. And the spirit of the founder of the Korean village is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? With your steel samurai ball, the steel samurai murderer strikes again! The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found it, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? Yeah? It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? Uh-oh! I don't have proof for shit. That's tough. Well, may as well just present this. This isn't proof that the urn was broken. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean, but... Okay, let's go check the urn again. Let's go check the urn. Again. So let's see. Examine. See if checking it again does anything. Okay. What if I just present the urn again? Because it says I am a... Oh! I get it. I get it. I get it. No hints needed, chat. No hints needed. No hints needed. No hints needed. No hints needed. It says I am. But her name's Amy. Okay, yep. No hints needed. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get the picture. Took me a second. Took me a second. But I realized it. You see, that's what it should be. Right, in my opinion. I didn't get it at first. It took me a bit. The cognition in my brain had to activate. But after like a minute, I was like, oh, okay. This is it. Not fucking go randomly talking to Eeny Meeny. Boop, now Mia spawns in. That is a good puzzle. I like that. That is well thought out. Oh, I gotta do the whole damn thing again. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. God damn it, who made this game? Why doesn't this game have any fucking checkpoints? Come on. Blah, blah, blah. If you unlock a lock, it should stay unlocked, honestly. That's kind of bullshit. I won't lie to you, chat. Not a fan of that. Okay. This happened. You broke the damn thing. We know this. We know this to be true. Shut up. 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 I know why it's broken. 'Cause the bitch name wrong. And there we go. See, I'm not just a complainer about this chapter tonight. That was a good puzzle. It was a noticeable detail about the urn. And I had her profile in my thing. I had the evidence. I could piece it together with my mind. Like I did. Yeah? It was Mystic Ami? That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. Gasp! I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew someone must have broken this urn. And made a mistake spelling when they put it back together again. Okay. We opened Pearl's heart. Took a few hints. Oh my god, and I got my health back. Thank the Lord in heaven. I got my fucking HP back. So let's just check her. Stream's done. We'll attend to Eeny Meeny and her bullshit next time. Around when Mystic Maya started channeling on that day, I was playing in the wind and winding away with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Maya Ama's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so... You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice? Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed it here and there. The hallway? You mean the winding way? Yes. Oh, cool, little graphic. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I am not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Maud and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mr. Kami's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. Sacred urn updated in the court record. So you broke that. Just gonna do one more thing. I'm just gonna present it to the aunt and see if that does anything the aunt. Because this still isn't proof that the fucking lady was in a car accident. Oh, hey Morgan. Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm matter, ask a question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lotta come by here? Ah, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Girl, Lotta, should not have wasted a man's time. Hey, what do you think about this? Well, okay, I guess she doesn't care. At least she won't banish her daughter. How nice. How polite. Okay, so maybe she's in the Korean village. Lotta, I swear to Christ, if you don't show yourself, my brain will explode. Phew, think I found everything I can. But I can't see how they all add up. Leave the village. Woo! Hey, mister. How is this with the spirit? How is this? Okay, hints off for now. I feel like I'm making some progression. I'm turning hints off in the chat. I get the picture. We went through a rough patch, but I think I'm back on track. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Enie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over a trash mite like me. Is that a Mr. High and Mighty? Ah, Lotta. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing down this large lump of round around, blah, 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 blah. Thanks. But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see, well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are ya? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Alright. So, we got Lotta to talk to. Fun stuff has occurred. I think we're going to wrap up this investigation next time on the Phoenix Wright Show. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't really get justice for all this episode. Not a lot of justice was had, and I got quite frustrated. You see, I liked the trial. The trial progressed quite naturally. I really liked how you had to notice, okay, there's a bullet hole, there's not a bullet hole in the shirt. You had to find proof Maya Hef led the room with the key. And, like, I liked it, but then the actual investigation started, and that's where shit went off the rails with just the complete random triggers to actually get things to go off, right? Like, if I was playing this just on my own in the year 2006 when this came out, I probably would have gotten super pissed. But luckily I had the lovelies in the chat to kind of steer me in the correct direction. But yeah, right, okay. So I was told before I started this case that that was the good case, and I've liked it a lot so far. It's just that one hour stretch where the triggers were absolutely pissing me off. But now it seems like we're on back to an actual logical path to progression in the game, which is good. It should mean next stream should go smoother. But dear God, if that hour pissed me off and I didn't like that very much, I can only imagine the horrors of the trial Big Gnome keeps talking about, the turnabout Big Top. Be honest, chat, will that make me feel fury within my soul? Will that awaken the demon within? Will I unleash the Satsudo no Hado? There's only 2 of you left, but I'll probably read it anyway. But anyway, if you think that'll awaken the demon within my soul, let me know in the chat. But as for now, this has been Ace Attorney 2, Justice for All, Part 4, I think it is. And I will be... Oh, it was fun being here, even if I just arrived. Well, I'm going to do it next week at 7, probably, unless other shit comes up. So with that, ladies and gents, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.